some ice cream during our little break.
Ooh, nice. I was eating a popsicle during our common rider business.
Good. Popsicle sounds nice. Oh, we made popsicles today, but I don't think they're ready yet. And we're
Ooh.
having a little party tomorrow, so like. You know.
Ooh. What kind of popsicles?
They're blackberry lemonade.
Oh.
So actually, speaking of popsicles, I'm gonna go check on them real quick before we start.
Hey. Yeah.
Entertain the chat.
Hello, chat. Beady, 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 beady. Mads! What's up, dog? Thank you for the resub. The Prime resub, 7 months. All this for one emote? But is Kiryu worth it though? Hmm? I gotta make a Majima one. So they can be a set. Majima Rad. I think that's what Soupy wanted me to make. Rosian, what's up? Thanks for the reminder. Nyanyi. Don't do it, Rosian. I feel like I know what you're gonna do. Don't do it. Oh, there it is. Rosian, no. No. Thank you for the Prime resub. 3 months. Man.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. You got 2 resubs in the time you were gone.
Hi, Matt. Hi, Riz, and thanks for your resubscriptions. Welcome back to the Woman Respecter Club.
We are the Woman Respecter Club.
In this house, we respect women. Stealing more of your boss's money. Hey, listen. You don't need it.
true. What's up, Brandon?
Hello, hello, hello.
Brandon, he is here to peep on justice.
All right, well. Shall we perhaps begin some Ace Attorneys? We're actually like on time for once. Did somebody say justice? No, that was
Justice!
the last game.
I'm ready.
Last game was Justice for All. We were just watching different Justice. That's true. You were just watching different Justice. We were
Man.
watching the justice you can only get from your fists.
We love watching crime get abolished in this house.
Everybody knows crime is illegal. All right. Well, let's see. Why don't we switch over our little old scenerino here,
Woo!
and then we can get started here on this ye old some Ace Attorneys, eh?
Stolen turnabout.
The stolen turnabout. The time is 1 a.m. Beep.
Oh.
Detective, we made it. Huh. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh. It's Gumshoe.
Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? High tech.
Look at these advanced graphics.
Oh!
We've been had.
We've been had. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights.
Better luck next time, gentlemen.
Ooh. Homie really ora to say.
Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. My work here is done.
Phantom Thieves strike again?
We
You
shall
never see
meet
it
again
coming.
when the next moon is full. Ha 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 ha!
Just
Always
like that
the
part
thing.
in our D&D campaign.
Yep. Ha 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 ha! It's true. There was an entire Phantom Thief arc.
We did it.
October 11, 3:24 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Hey, Nick, get a little this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
Stop sticking your hand in the toilet.
Am I still Phoenix?
Yes, you're still Phoenix.
Okay. What are you freaking out about now?
If you want, I can take Maya.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Okay, let's see. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time. You know, like a big time rush.
Big time. And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are.
Ha, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course.
Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? Oh! Kurine Village. Isn't that...
That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Hahaha, very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Kurine exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. First met her 2 years ago.
And then she died.
Right. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then...
I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes.
It's true. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity.
Don't listen. Nick doesn't know how to do the law.
He only cleans toilets! In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right. She summons her dead sister all the time.
It's true. Earth to Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Phoenix is like, I just see children in front of me.
Right. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out.
Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor, main
How old is
exhibit
Maya?
hall.
Isn't she 17?
She's 18,
18.
I think.
Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Yeah, you can check your profiles, I guess.
She's 19.
19!
Oh, you're
Wow.
26 now, though.
Wow.
We're in our third year.
Wow.
We're all so old now. Except Mia, she's dead.
Yeah.
How old? Yeah. Maya's 19. We are 26 now.
Yeah, we aged.
We've been practicing the law for 3 years? How did we make it that far? Mia is deceased years old. Yep.
Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Ooh.
Wow, look at this. So fancy.
Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah. You can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom.
Oh, yeah. I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. Yikes.
What, a family heirloom?
Say, Nick? The person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. I guess we should go and say hello.
Wow, look at all these exhibits.
Look at all the things. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. You need that, Phoenix.
Right?
I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it.
Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know.
Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life.
We make more money than you.
Ah! What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it.
Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all.
Greatest treasure? Is there something like that?
Huh? What? Of course there is, right, Pearly?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll bet it'll really take your breath away.
I think I remember this old folding screen here.
Alright, let's see, where's the bullet hole?
Yeah, where's the bullet hole? I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In that murder case that happened in Kurain Village.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Kurain Sacred Writings folding screen.
If it's so secret, Why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Now everyone can be a spirit medium.
Mm-hmm. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too?
Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums.
I'm about to put you in a museum.
Oh.
Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it!
Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Kurain Village.
Yeah, look at that. But somehow, it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house! It even says Fey Manor on it.
Hey, look, I can see my house from here. Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it.
Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad.
Alright. To the basement!
Woo!
October 11th, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse.
Yep, this is a basement warehouse, all right.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Ray. Ah! A monster! You were right!
Huh? A monster? Oh! Good evening. It's good to see you again. You? I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Hello?
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly?
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit.
I was part of a case where you were kidnapped for the entirety of it.
Right. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? I thought you had a boyfriend.
Why are you freaking out on me?
How could you cheat on Mr. Edgeworth like this?
I'm not cheating, I swear!
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? Huh? 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 Huh?
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Phew, that's a relief. We only put out all of your stuff out there in the middle of court.
All your stuff out
public.
there, just everywhere. Yep.
I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year.
Jesus.
Wow. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums.
Woo! Bragging rights.
Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
Woo, yeah, baby!
Yee, we did it! We made it! So, this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here.
Nobody could steal anything from this basement.
The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So, what is with that face she's making? This computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above.
And that means what?
The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what.
I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. Camera.
It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say.
Burr.
It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr.
Aha! I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Ah?
Oh! Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I don't know. You tell me. You're the lawyer.
I kind of doubt it.
Aha! I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti.
Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. Might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think?
What? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning.
Wow.
All right, Phoenix.
Damn, homie. Spabirdie.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel.
Jeez. Why are you telling me that?
It's because you deserve to know.
I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true.
I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me.
He is the badge, though.
Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking.
No way, Maya! I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Crying Village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it, too. That's nice.
That's nice.
But that's not exactly thanking me, per se, is it? Alright, Phoenix!
Like, I could use some money. Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright?
I guess I can't argue with that one. Bunch of spiky-haired merchandise. I finally managed to put the events of 7 months ago behind me. I really love the work that I'm doing now. Oh yeah, you're not working for a criminal.
True.
Honestly, I owe it all to you, Mr. Wright. Oh, it was nothing. And to this little girl, too. Thank you for saying so!
I guess I wasn't much of a help, huh?
No, that's not true. You were all a big help to me.
Wow, cute new spray.
Look at her. She's flustered. She shouldn't take it so personally. It's not like she was exactly free to help.
Yes, it's Riza Hawkeye.
It is Riza Hawkeye.
Did we miss something? Oh, we can slide.
Woo!
Oh my.
Woo!
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning.
Ami Faye's golden statue added to the court record.
What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me, how should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe...
Your sword.
maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue.
That thing is the Kurain Shichishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Could have had it all, Maya.
Oh, phooey. I wanted to cut
See
something.
there? Yeah, see? What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look. It's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually... I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy.
I'll have the kids' lunch.
Haha, Curly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner?
Ooh!
Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen.
Dun, dun.
Always.
October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Nick, this is terrible! What? You're cleaning the toilet again? How often do you need to clean the toilet? How big are your poops, Nick?
It's dirty.
It's your poops too!
Never knew you were such a toilet freak!
Oh my, give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask Damask.
Wow. Mask? The mask?
According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures.
Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Pleasure. Lordly Taylor? You don't think?
Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask Damask. Our most valuable treasure. The Kurain sacred urn was stolen. That's my fucking great-grandma.
Oh God! What? Who'd want the ashes?
They stole my grandma.
Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Kurain Village. That's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Kurain channeling technique. Right, Pearly?
Yes, that's right. I didn't break it.
Hold up.
It wasn't me.
I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now
No,
it
it
says
didn't.
I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly?
No.
No.
There are some things best left unsolved. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
No comment.
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case.
Sacred urn added to the court record.
Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Mr. Nick? Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
Give him your justice kick. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back.
I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this. You're a detective all the time. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Yeah, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask to mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask to mask. That was terrible. I was arrested and everything. You know how often that happens to me? Too often.
Then. One year ago, the murder in Korean village.
Maya's been arrested twice. That's twice too often.
A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
She did a pretty good job considering.
She might have gotten the letters mixed up there, but it looks like it holds together somewhat.
It has the shape of an urn.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. No one noticed. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. Also, it's fractured like heck. Can't believe no one noticed this until now, a whole year later.
Oh my god. Wow, it's great that no one's noticed, or the special sacred urn was broken.
I can't believe it myself.
Nobody in this world has eyes. Wait, shit. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I didn't want to click that. I was too busy. Let me skip through all of this. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall.
All right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again. Wait, what do you mean? You
Wow,
love him.
you were
Saved
bros
your
at the
games.
end of the last game.
It's you. And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives?
Are you the only
What's
detective?
wrong?
Detective
Did you
Gumshoe.
guys have a falling out? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here?
No, you.
Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here
All right, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Oh my god.
Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
I was a child. Want to see my gun?
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. That was a good chance for you to try and remember it right.
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah. Good to see you again too, I guess.
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, the criminal's name is, Mask to Mask.
I know about that too.
Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Oh, well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys, in a way. What do you mean, we owe you? The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace Detective?
Hey, Detective Gumshoe? About this Mask to Mask? Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask to Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Do you live under a rock?
No, I guess I don't eat sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard.
Y'all can afford sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. Oh my god. What a menace. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask to Mask. So, he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? And you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? That's my fucking great-great-grandma!
Oh my god. Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV.
Yeah, let me see, let's see. It says, we're going to steal your heart. Huh.
Oh, how about that? So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So, he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret. Okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask to Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them.
They didn't mention that on the newsflash.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
Calling card, I did the court record. Huh, that makes sense. When you get famous, they're always imitators.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own spiky-haired copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess.
To the warehouse! October 12th, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know?
Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos.
Huh? What the heck does that mean?
Okay.
Oh!
I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zvadi! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman and introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. Ace detective.
Oh, hi.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. If you puff out your chest, you'll intimidate him because you'll be bigger.
The name's right. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
Name drop. Yeah.
Aha!
I'm Maya Fey, Ace Spirit Medium.
And I'm, Pearlfae. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin, and, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? So are you really as famous as you say?
Of course, for a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me.
Whoa!
Wow. I am Mask Damask's arch enemy, the ace detective Luke Atme. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? Can you translate Chuni? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Whoa!
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. It said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved from them, it's not much.
So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Alright, Phoenix.
Alright, bud. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask. And keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle.
I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here, in Lordly Taylor?
Naturally, wherever Mask Damask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps.
Elegant traps. More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway.
But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night?
But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secret between aces.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio.
I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask Damask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough.
That's Adrian for you.
A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse, and waited for him, alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. And to fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. Yeah, I don't know about that one, bud. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came to that entrance. Yeah, we pan over. Hey, what's this Danganronpa-ass bloodstain? Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared.
That's impossible. How could it just disappear?
How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? Your giant nose?
Jeez.
That's just not possible.
Oh my. Tisk, sir lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior.
Huh? What do you mean?
This criminal is an artiste. The crime scene, the canvas upon which he paints.
Oh.
Only I, as Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? This guy speaks bullshit.
I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs.
If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me! I know everything there is to know about my rival. Ask to ask.
What do I do now? Matt's...
Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know?
I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say.
Do not fear, young lady. I shall retrieve it. Thank you, Detective Atme. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Luke Atme and Mask Damask is set to begin.
Still, there's something funny about this guy.
Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy?
No thanks.
No.
Mask Damask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right?
Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information.
When did we come in as arch rival again?
I don't know. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever.
Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief.
Well, I'm not sure I would accept.
That's right! We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do, or else Nick is gonna get cursed by my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma forever.
Wait, what?
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Acme Detective Agency! Office of Earthly Delights? Nick, that doesn't sound like a detective agency.
Yeah, definitely not.
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
Bye. Wait a minute.
My work here is done!
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Booty boo.
That pathetic looking wooden box.
Oh, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it!
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
And worked so hard to make that box.
You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya?
Wow,
Hey,
hard.
it was nice.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick.
And I was so proud of it.
Yeah, you make a box, Phoenix.
Right?
Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Mask and Mask had taken the box, too.
Honestly. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again?
Shito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews.
Wow, Phoenix, I didn't know you were such a nerd. You some kind of weeb?
Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it sell like hotcakes.
There's something about it that bothers me.
Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly.
This sword. Wasn't Mystic Ami holding it last night?
Huh.
And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
Sword is bent, so that must mean... Last night, someone used it somehow.
Aha, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed mask to mask with it. Like this. Hiya!
Youch! What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly?
I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man, my head. My hair!
Phoenix just
Or
died.
spiky.
This statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it up in the office.
Hey, it's Right and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Bitch, you got money for that?
Mr. Nick? I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Ami. Was this where it was last night?
Oh.
pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin.
So, the statue was moved on the night of the crime.
Omni-Face golden statue upgrade. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. It's like Danganronpa blood.
But this paint is already dried up.
Well then. Should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom side of the stain.
Huh, you're right. I wonder what it could be. Organic.
It says organi.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Oh.
Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh?
Whoa! Hey, the toilet's clean!
Brutal. Yeah, only the toilet is clean.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
Savage, Maya. Hey, A3, that's good.
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there.
We're not allowed in there. Yet. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer.
A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up.
Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask to Mask.
Let me see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
Move over and let me do it, boomer!
Oh god. You can't even, you don't know either!
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. No
Oh.
help from you, Maya.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night.
Camera data added to the court record.
It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
A security camera?
Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly.
Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile?
Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face.
Like this?
Ah!
Oh, weird, it says the camera went off again. Let's see, anything else? Anything else out of the ordinary? Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Whoa. Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this same exact conversation before else somewhere?
Well, we wiggled the camera around, so let's go back to the exhibition hall. Hey, Nick, your cell phone's ringing.
Hello, Phoenix right here. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him.
You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Mask to Mask?
Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask to Mask surrendered?
That's great. So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell ya. What? Something wrong? You think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask to mask, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal. So get over here soon. The detention center, huh?
Well, you heard the man. October 12th, detention center, visitors room.
Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep. After all, we got masked.
Right, but so where's the sacred urn? The one with my great grandma?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. You know what? It's nice to be on this side of the courtroom for once.
Well, I guess so, in a way.
I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person, because you're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please don't just ignore me.
Oh!
Who are you? I'm Mask to Mask. Okay. Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask to Mask.
I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So, you're the Mask to Mask guy?
Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes, and sort of no, if you know what I mean.
What's wrong?
Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right, per se. Yeah, you see, it's not spelled mask to mask, it's actually mask to mask. What's with this guy?
Well, he's a timid little weakling. We know that much.
Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity.
And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up?
Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. You stole somebody's grandma. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt, am I right?
Priceless treasure. That broken old urn?
Shut the fuck up, Phoenix! I have a little favor to ask.
Yes? What is it?
Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back, I really will. Maybe not? No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep, I'll just end up hurting people.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part.
Master Damask, do you think you could speak up a little?
Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already. Just tell it to us straight. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn... I lost it. What?
Uh-oh. What did you just say? Did
This
you say
man's
you
just
lost her great-great-great-great-grandma?
That's a person you lost. How do you lose a
Yeah.
person? You forget to
Yeah.
cherish her. This man's just regular. It's true, Mads. Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I did lose it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot a sacred urn on a train? You went to a heist on a train?
Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that?
No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where.
This guy's story is more surreal than a Dolly painting.
Are you really sure this creep is mask to mask?
Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So who is this Desi person?
Please don't talk about my wife like that. I guess she must be his wife.
He bones!
I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout?
Hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Actually, I meant to say my secret base.
Secret base?
Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pel Pepe, 3rd floor. Let's go have a look, Nick, to Mask's hideout.
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout.
Well, to the hideout. Oh my god. October 12th, Mask's hideout.
Wow, check this place out.
No doubt about it. This is Mask's hideout, all right? I think. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie?
Oh!
Huh? Who are you people?
Oh my god.
Are you Desi Delight?
That's right, I'm Desiree. Ah! Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you?
I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, I think.
Ace attorney.
Ace attorney.
Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie.
Well, you're welcome. Wait, what?
Did she really call me Nicky Boy? About your husband?
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
A bit?
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV?
Huh? Really?
They said you own the urn, and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now.
Remind me not to watch that channel's news program.
After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned.
I see.
My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible.
Huh? But are you saying he didn't?
Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that?
Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure and, you know.
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? It's in the corner there on the balloon!
Yeah.
Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life.
Oh, excitement, huh?
Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Check out my earrings, they're rims. Riding a motorcycle like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action.
No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like a risk-taking type himself.
You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways.
Other ways?
Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous.
I wonder.
He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin.
Wonder where he gets all that money.
And shopping. I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin.
She's like a sugar baby that's also like a dummy mommy. You know?
The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife.
So where does Mr. Delight get all this money from?
Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
Doubt. Press X to doubt.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning.
Ah, last night was horrible. I got pulled over.
Pulled over?
Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
When there's no cars out.
Flying. You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
I just Tokyo drift that sucker.
Into space.
Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
Well, what about Mr. Delight?
I don't really know. We weren't together at the time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So basically, he's got no alibi.
Oh, Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know?
Wow, there's no fooling you.
I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick.
That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Rondalite really is mask to mask. I'd better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scary when it comes to celebrities. A bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame.
Look, Nick, it's a fake beard.
There's also a mask made out of cardboard.
Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on.
Hey, cut it out.
Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix the mask! Let's borrow it for a while.
No way. I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. Who's here? This thing looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway.
I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet.
And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver.
Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit for once in your fucking life?
Oh my god! Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. It's a new low. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here.
Duck and cover. It's a missile. Did you know there's dynamite in missiles?
But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys.
Look at those rolls of paper stuck in the trash can. Theft of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy?
Did the police even investigate this place?
It's Mask to Mask! It's him!
Right there. There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck.
Let me see that. Ha 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 ha! I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ha 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 ha! I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? I said in silence. Nick, it's a torpedo.
It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this? The military?
Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves.
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them.
Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Well, note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff.
Hey Nick, look on top of the chair.
Looks like an envelope and a letter.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it.
Maya, you know you shouldn't do that.
What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue.
No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it.
Huh. Not just because I feel like it. Really could be important.
If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. So what do you know about this?
No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret. Don't you remember? Looks at balloon in corner.
Oh. Oops. Sorry about that. The way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did.
Ooh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Ooh, let's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this.
Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's gonna be a whole exhibit at Lordly Taylor with these types of things.
Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb.
Terrific! You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun.
Huh. Oh. Yeah. Ha ha ha.
Oops. Looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker.
Oh my.
Oh,
October 12th, at me Detective Agency.
this is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie.
Hello? Is anyone here?
It looks like nobody's home.
Huh. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. What a creepy painting. Looks like he's looking right at me.
Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet?
I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified.
But all you ever do is clean the toilet. Hey, Nick, what's this thing here?
It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music.
Oh my god,
I
is
thought
this
you'd
your
know about the
boomer
old days.
technology? You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say?
Forget it. You never pay up when you lose.
Whoa, it's a huge hearth.
That's a fireplace.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Whoa. Right. Sorry. It's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books.
My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Look at Me, Ace Detective.
Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies.
Would you look at that? There's a little Look at Me doll at the helm. How cute!
There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. Glass slides have different names on them.
This one says, At Me Virus? Huh?
Uh-oh.
This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh?
It's getting kind of irritating, actually. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment.
Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen.
No, not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen.
Oh? Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess.
If by alternative theories you mean the ones that you make up inside that head of yours.
Anything else left to look in here? Anything else? No? Okay. We'll be going. Oh, that's Mask to Mask's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? You look so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard.
Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business.
I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. Wait, that's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. You sure seem sorry.
Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart?
That's my lovely wife. Borat voiced my wife. Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah, she sure is. Ooh boy, the one topic I didn't want to get into in front of girls.
But Jessie doesn't approve of my interests, so I'm afraid she doesn't like me anymore. What should I do? If I want to win her back, I'm really gonna have to be super honest.
Oh boy, he's gone back into his own little world again. You know him? He claims to be your arch enemy and rival.
That person... He's not my arch enemy or my rival! Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, the terms arch enemy and arch rival are the same thing. They are rivals! Only people who have it out for each other would disagree like this. Ever since I was a little boy, I've always been interested in mysterious masked men. Alright.
So that's what you wanted to be when you grew up?
Apparently. Yes. No, sort of, but not exactly. I never imagined I'd feel as bad as I do now about the treasures being stolen.
People sure can be complicated, can't they?
Sure can be, but...
I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it.
Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it?
Well, not very often, I admit.
What exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband anyway?
Wow, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much.
Skyrockets? I didn't know people still used that word.
Mask to Mask, of course! I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan.
Yep, what? Huh?
The biggest fan?
Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Wait a minute! Did you say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask.
What? What? What are you talking about?
So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask to Mask. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout.
No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures.
Heroic figures? But Master Mask is a bad guy. I mean, he's cool, but he is a bad guy.
So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true?
Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
Well, I suppose so.
Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the Colonel type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask to Mask after all.
Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart.
Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me?
A letter?
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back.
Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. Desiree's letter added to the court record.
Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife.
Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to Mask to Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is going to be squeezed out.
You look so happy.
You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Mr. Lawyer?
Yes?
In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
You don't have a lawyer and your trial starts tomorrow?
Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer?
Why not?
What do you mean by not? The victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy.
You gotta pay rent.
Gotta
Well,
pay
yeah.
rent.
But according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick?
Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband.
Well, that's true. No, actually not. It's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading.
Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. I have a lot of money. You need money, right?
I'm a security guard. What should I do? Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you.
So that I don't get evicted. Really? You will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick?
Hey, he's a thief! You can't trust him!
Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever.
Pearly, wait.
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would ya?
And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm gonna cry.
I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Woo!
Woo!
We're wheeling and we're dealing. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, Main Exhibition Hall.
Maya,
Oh, Miss Andrews.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your great grandma. Your precious urn. Please, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you.
No, it's okay.
I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn. Put your grandmother's soul in it.
Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. I don't think you can do that.
Forgive me. Forgive me. So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me.
So you asked Detective Atme to help with security?
Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes. Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves.
Well, he brought it.
Well, he sure brought it last night. And even left with a nice souvenir.
Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit?
It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Oh,
Whoa.
why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero.
0? That's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma!
But it was shattered into 5 million pieces. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
That urn contains the soul of Missing Ami!
Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Krang. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse from there.
So maybe one of them was actually Mask to Mask in disguise.
No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrienne, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Miss Andrews? I know. It's all my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone.
Well, I guess we'll go to the basement. Yo, can we go inside yet? Our precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors.
Yeah, according to the security camera data.
Someone was in there last night. What I'd like to do to him? I'll hit him over the head. With this bent sword. Yeah! Well, where should we go next? Oh, yes, we should go check up on Pearls. October 12th, right in Code Law
Pearly.
offices.
Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls?
Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you. Ever. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. You did a terrible job.
No, stop. I've already cleaned it like 8 times.
It's still disgusting.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning.
You did a really bad job. Oh, too late. There she goes. Oh, she's got the scrubbing brush out.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Kurine Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Hey, Maya? I've always thought it was because she was young, but...
But what?
Pearls. I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me?
Huh? Okay, so there's something you need to understand.
Birds and the bees? What is it?
It's kind of like a Crane Village custom, sort of.
Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and you know, her mom's in jail now.
Yeah, that's true.
And, you know, because of the murder case last year,
Oh,
Pearl's
there you
mother
go.
is in jail, so, you know, she doesn't actually have any parents. So, like, it's kind of like we're her parents, and that's kind of freaky if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to throw her mom in jail, but, you know, she kind of did the bad thing.
I remember now. Phoenix!
Morgan Fay, it's coming back to me.
It's all coming back to me. I put her in jail.
She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. Oh, man.
Jesus. So, you see, I'm kind of the only family Pearly has right now. But, you know, it's the same for me, too. You know, when you got my sister killed, Phoenix!
Maya.
My mother's gone, too. There are hardly any men in Crane Village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
Yeah, in Crane Village, men are kind of like anglerfish. They just kind of attach to you and become a sperm sac. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family.
Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Crane Village kind of revolves around its women.
Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but that's because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving because they're like, I want to be able to channel spirits too. This is sexism. This is the women archy, the matriarchy, etc. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearls' father...
He's gone. He left the village when she was really young.
Yikes. Boy, that's tough.
That's heavy. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. We're literally just friends, but that's more than anybody in the village has, Nick!
So your mother's still missing?
Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Well, she's not dead, because I can't channel her.
Oh, Maya's mother, Misty Faye. The current master of the Kurain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Kurain technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not gonna learn anything just sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Babu, babu, babu.
Yeah.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick,
Yes?
from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
It's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing.
Well, I'm going out now for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
But nobody died.
Hey! Wait, she sure runs fast. That's how she
Yeah.
ran all the way from the village to here.
Right? Let's back off and give her some room, okay? I think if you
She's a child! Maya! This is the
I think
city!
if you get hit by one of her powerful legs, you'll die instantly.
Yeah?
Oh, October
Oh.
12th, at Me Detective Agency. Hello? Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear.
The one and only.
Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere.
We're actually kind of,
Silence!
Okay.
Precisely as I expected. What is? Zaddy! The
What?
truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've been through this already. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Zvari, how truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you?
What is Vari?
I don't know.
You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night.
Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mask to Mask since his very first theft? Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit?
I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him.
Let's see. What does Vari mean?
Are you looking it up? I tried to look it up too.
Okay, let's see. He talks with a lot of very old Japanese words, and his catchphrase is Zvar. Zubari. The catchphrase is based on the word zubari, literally frankly or decisively, often used in Japanese infomercials.
Huh.
Huh. So,
Zubari.
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 Zubari! Zubari! Apparently, in the localization process, his catchphrase was at one point "Schwing." However, Janet Sue changed it to Zvari as a catchy, eccentric phrase worthy of the character, based on the Japanese catchphrase. Interesting.
Oh. Okay.
In his catchphrase in Chinese localization is replaced with "Aiya."
Aiya!
Aiya! All right. Well, anyway.
Cool.
Cool. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap.
You must mean the security camera.
But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Mask to Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's the million-dollar question. What is Damask's modus operandi?
Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask to Mask. Sacred urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with this case.
What do you mean? But wasn't that what Mask to Mask stole this time?
I am a hunter, sir. That urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
Oh.
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, anyway, looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Mask the Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask.
Ooh.
Oh!
Wow.
Here we go. What the? It's a psyche lock.
Psyche lock? Hey Nick, what is this psyche lock thing?
What do you mean? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. I thought you knew this! By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power and I never knew about
How
it?
did you not know? Pearl knows! Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Exactly!
I mean, well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but Curly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? I don't know how to do that shit. That's why I don't really know much about what it can do.
You gave it to me like all ominous, like being very specific, like, ooh, you need to have this for like the rest of the case, and it turned out to like save the whole case.
Mm-hmm.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Kurian channeling school someday.
So, how do you do it? How do you break the psyche lock thing?
God. Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out.
Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we can try it.
What he had.
Mask to Mask's MO.
Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask to Mask commit the crime.
Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding that warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door.
I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. Shablam!
Shablamo!
There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door.
Precisely.
I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night.
My monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be.
Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. Ooh!
What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly?
Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is why you are trying to hide it. To be hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Do we?
I don't know if you do. Why is he a magnifying glass monocle? Yes.
Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see mask to mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were...
Fast asleep.
Uh-oh.
Using the bathroom. Unconscious. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe unconscious because of the bent sword?
I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough.
Oh no, he was
Time to
asleep.
put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
Oh, okay, we got evidence, alright.
Ha!
Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you?
Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily?
This sword proves it.
That's...
Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it?
I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney.
Woo!
You attorneyed my lies away! That's not fair!
Woo!
I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber. What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined for a lot of reasons.
You could say that again. How could you have underestimated the thief so badly?
Shichishito updated in the court record.
Well, looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? Cause,
No.
I don't think so.
Maya. No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Master Mask. Wait. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera.
Oh,
Look at his smug little face.
that's him.
Security camera photo. Added. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes.
What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason?
Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Huh, have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me.
Well, I guess we'd better go take a look, just in case.
Hey, look. Hey, Nick. Remember what Detective Atney said?
Yeah,
Exactly
it just
that.
happened.
It just happened. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate.
A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000? $50,000? You could buy so many burgers for that!
That is a lot of burgers. This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right.
Blackmail letter added to the court record. Ding dong.
Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you.
When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself.
Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee.
Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady.
Wait a minute. I know that voice.
Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest.
Yours. Nick, it's you! And Maya too, what a fluke! Larry! Long time no see.
What? You know each other?
Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on?
Something? You mean what
I underestimated you, Nick. I didn't know you were into MILFs. A gorgeous lady like this, and married too. Way to go, dude.
I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. We haven't seen this man in 5 years.
Yeah.
Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other.
Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client.
We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
How did Larry Butts get gainfully employed? Apparently anybody can be a security guard around here. Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here, too.
So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to check on my bike.
Nice girl, that Desi. So, how have you been, Nick?
Too busy, if you really want to know. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. Oh my gosh, it has been years.
God.
And what's with those clothes? Look, well, weird.
Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun.
What's wrong?
I don't think I've been having fun, Nick.
Oh.
Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore.
You got dumped again?
Oh, well, you know Bennifer. I followed her all the way to
Bennifer!
Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous caddy Tom, and my whole life changed.
You followed her to Japan.
Right?
Bennifer? Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them.
Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? You know what? Good for her. Well, actually, yes. Anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, they're so. Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest.
Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So what are you doing here anyway?
Huh? Well, what do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy. That's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working.
A wallet? You say you found this last night?
Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. That's not how... Okay.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here.
Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? It's not what you're thinking at all.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit.
Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. Even I wouldn't do that.
You seem to not care. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight.
So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. It's actually pretty easy. All you do is just stand there. Even I can do it. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know?
Security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found this last night?
Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi.
You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy.
I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there?
He probably works there. Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
Ah!
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it.
You said you're working part-time at a security company, right?
You'll never believe this, Nick. They pay you so much money. That's right. Why are you making that scary face?
Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there.
Extremely insecure, yes.
I need to find out as much as I can about this key card.
Key card added to the court record.
So, you're sure about this key card?
Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. Oh, you need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
Larry, I need that data.
Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data's off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance to work with Desi.
Oh, there it is. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless.
It's times like these when I wish I could arrest Larry Butts. Personally. Wonder if there's anything else we can do. That Desi is one awesome lady, alright? It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. A long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya.
I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore.
I just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume?
Forget about it. It's a guy. Trust me.
Man, you're killing my buzz, dude. Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind.
Larry, what about this person?
Beats me.
What the? All of a sudden, he's got nothing to say?
That's MH. Even you could learn a few tricks from me, Nick.
Yeah? Like what?
Look at my hair, for example. It points up straight, right? But your hair, on the other hand, points backwards. It's no good at all, man. It's defeatist. You gotta aim high for the stars with your head.
I can't find a counter argument to that.
What do we have left to do? If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received today instead.
Hey, Larry, what about this?
What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Oh, huh? A blackmail letter?
Do you know anything about this?
What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth.
Huh? What?
I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money.
No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight.
Woo! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot.
Wait, I'm the idiot?
Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. Look, it's on my badge here and on my badge here. What?
Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it?
That's where I work. Yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? What are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away.
Yes. Anyway, how far is this company?
Let me see. About 30 minutes away by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway.
Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right?
It would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back.
If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery happened, then...
Whoa. Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Oh god, my cell phone. Hey, Nick, your phone.
Hello? Is this the right residence? Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
What? Give me that phone, Nick. Hurley, where are you right now?
Why you don't let her go off on her own?
I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office.
That person? Who?
That person who doesn't act his age and always says Suvari when he's excited.
Look at me, ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright. I'm a little scared.
Alright, let's go, Maya.
Wait a second, Nick.
What?
That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie.
Oh my
Another-
god, no.
One of your special friends.
I'm about to toss you out this window. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry?
And to your own life. October 12th, at me Detective Agency.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya!
Hurley!
I never thought I'd see the two of you again!
So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight.
Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last?
Now that you mention it.
This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here.
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
Don't call me a fuddy-duddy. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Well, hello there.
Oh, no,
Ah!
I didn't do it.
He's here. What are you doing, sir, lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly.
I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
Nick, I can't believe you! The gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here?
What do you mean by that?
Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Svarty! Shall we say the figurative? Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting.
What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic?
Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
Whoa!
Wow.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
You did a big oopsie whoopsie. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. Then, Zvari. My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? That's my urn! That's my grandma! You click on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? So, lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Gado.
Whoa. Gato?
You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask. My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who's this Gato person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Gado, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven.
Oh.
Gado, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Wow.
Prosecutor Gado.
But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Gado, it's Mr. Edgeworth.
Get in there, Maya.
Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that spirit mediums such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Ha! In fact, it was Mr. Edward who acknowledged Gado as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke at me of the prosecutor's
No,
office.
don't do that.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow.
Mr. Nick, is this Godho really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. You don't know
That's-
anyone, Nick.
Yeah, Phoenix, you don't know shit. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance.
It looks like we're done investigating for the day.
Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin.
A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. And my boyfriend is abroad!
He's abroad. He's not
No!
here.
Wow.
Wow. Woo. So how you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm pretty tired.
Pretty tired? Yeah, we can,
Yeah.
we can call it here if you want. We can pick up
Yeah,
next
that'd
week.
be great.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Cool.
We'll wrap up for the night and we will see you next time.
See you next time. That was fun. Next time we get to meet Godho.
Next time we get to meet the cool prosecutor.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm so excited.
Prosecutor San.
Wee, 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 wee.
Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
All right, good night.